you should count your blessing in every single lesson you learn.
Hey love, Aubrielle here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. In today's video, I will be doing an updated bunny tutorial, and there'll be a few things that are different from my very first bunny tutorial here on YouTube. So first things first, if you don't already know how to make a bunny pattern or you don't know the size you need to make your bunny, then check the description box for my video all about bunny patterns. The video will not only show you how to fold your fabric, but it will show you how to cut it out and make a reversible bunny as well. So guys, not only am I using a different size bunny pattern, but in today's video, I'm also using 100% silk. Versus my last video, I did use satin, but I will link down below where I purchased the silk from. And let me just tell you guys, it is not cheap. So after you use your bunny pattern to cut your circles out, then you want to grab an iron if your fabric is wrinkled. And then after that, you want to make sure that you place both of your circles shiny sides facing each other. After that, you will need some sewing pins to pin around your two circles. I apologize in advance that my camera keeps focusing and unfocusing. I'm not sure if I need to adjust my camera settings or what. But as you're pinning around, don't pin too close because you will be leaving a gap at the top. So this is the gap I was referring to, and later on you will be using this gap to pull your fabric inside out. So when you're sewing, be mindful of this gap because you will start and stop here. All the materials you will need for today's project will be in the description box as always, but make sure that you have thread to match your fabric. So I do have a video already uploaded on how to thread your sewing machine, but it doesn't give much detail on how to thread your bobbin or how to use your presser foot or any other functions on the sewing machine. So I am thinking about making that a video, but if you guys would like it sooner, please leave a comment below in the comment section. So after your sewing machine is all threaded, then you want to make sure that your machine is set to a straight stitch, and you will be stitching about 3/8 from the edge. Also remember that when you're doing this first stitch, you will not be going all the way around because we will be leaving a gap to turn the fabric inside out. Also remember to remove all of your pins as you are sewing, and remember to back stitch at the beginning and end of every stitch. Okay, this is how your gap should look, and then now what you want to do is grab your scissors and cut the excess threads. So I cut my threads off camera, but now what you will want to do is find the opening of the gap that you left and pull your fabric inside out. So now what you'll want to do is go ahead and grab your sewing pins, and you will need an iron for this step as well. In my last video, I used a flat iron, and that will work too, but the purpose of this step is to flatten the seams and the edges of the fabric for a seamless and more professional looking bunny. So not only will the iron help us, but the pins will help us in this step as well. And y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but silk fabric, it just looks so elegant. I don't know if that's just my opinion, but it just has a different appearance on camera to me. And if you guys are interested, I do have a blog post on the difference between satin and silk. So if you do like to read, head over to my blog and read that blog post. So to measure your elastic, place one end of the elastic across the center of your forehead and then circle the rest of the elastic around to meet the center of your forehead again. Now in this video, I am making this bunny for me, but if you guys are interested in making a bunny for someone else or making a bunny for your business, then you will have to have your customer's head size. The only way that you will not need to have your customer's head size is if you use cord elastic and make an adjustable bunny. This time you will go all the way around your bunny and you will not leave any gaps. Remove your pins as you go and try to make your stitch as straight as possible. And before you remove your fabric from the sewing machine, always make sure it's a back stitch. Also, when you remove your fabric from your sewing machine, cut the excess threads with your fabric scissors. Okay, so this part is kind of hard to explain, so please pay close attention. So what you will do with both of the safety pins is stick both of them through each end of the elastic. Then you will want to close one of the safety pins while leaving the other one open to stick it inside the fabric through the gap we left earlier. So the safety pin that is not attached to the fabric will be the safety pin that you use to push the elastic through and create the bunny. So after all of the elastic is pulled through with the safety pin, the next thing you want to do is grab a sewing pin and secure it with the sewing pin before it going to the sewing machine. Now when you get back to the sewing machine, you do want to make sure that you set your sewing machine to a zigzag stitch. And also when we're stitching this elastic, make sure that it is no more than 2 inches from the end. After doing a zigzag stitch across your elastic, then you can go ahead and cut your sewing machine off, because now what we'll be doing is threading our needle and doing a hand stitch to close the bonnet up. To thread your needle, you'll stick your thread through the open end of the needle and then you'll go ahead and cut it and tie the 2 ends at the bottom. After you thread your needle, then take the 2 open ends of your bunny and fold them inward and secure them with a sewing pin just like so. And if you have never hand stitched anything before, I did zoom in this part of the video, so you guys please pay close attention. And guys, hand stitching may take more time, but I promise you guys it is all worth it, as you will see in a couple of seconds. Okay, so after you finish your hand stitch, then you can grab your scissors and cut the thread, and then make sure you double tie it and then cut the excess threads off. So real quick, I want to show you guys how my bonnet looked at first when I did my first bonnet tutorial and how it looks now. So as you see in the first one, the edges were kind of all messed up and it didn't look as professional as it looks now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys learned a few new things. As always, don't forget to educate, encourage, and empower by sharing this video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.